What?
Somehow the toothpick, I accidentally dropped it and it went into the thing again.
Oh no. You dropped the pick in there?
Yeah. There we go over his head.
Oh, get that pick out of there!
Yeah, okay. Ah, it's out, it's out, it's out. Oh, 2 of them are out.
Okay, you're rolling, so you better do it.
I don't want to roll yet.
Huh?
I don't want to roll.
Yeah, you're rolling.
I don't want to do it now.
Yeah. Landyn, here we go. Let's hear the song about the space shuttle. JoJo, let's play it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, boom, 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 boom. JoJo, come on. Come on, you're in there. Space shuttle, gonna get you to JoJo. Do you want to be in Jurassic Park the movie? Yeah. Do you want to play a person or do you want to play a dinosaur?
I don't want that sure.
Where did you get that very, very dangerous screwdriver?
From Satan and EI.
And did you know that you're in a diaper?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about being in a diaper at this late stage in age?
I don't want to do pee-pee in the spaceship.
How do you feel about wearing a diaper? Being the diaper guy?
It's for a baby.
It's very baby. And how do you feel about getting rid of the diaper? Would you be happy if you could get rid of the diaper and be done with it and be a total just regular kid with no diaper? As long as you have a space shuttle, you're okay wearing a diaper. Is that the correct answer?
Yeah.
When you're in space, it's probably a good idea to have a diaper. Is that correct, Landyn? Good idea or bad idea?
Bad idea.
Well, then what should you have when you're in space?
Not a diaper.
No diaper at all?
Big boy pants.
So, big boy, say that again, loudly.
Big boy pants.
So you would like to have big boy pants once you're in space?
Yeah.
Do you think it's important that one is potty trained by the time they travel on a space shuttle to planet Earth?
Well, they have to be grown up and potty trained.
Would you say that if someone is not potty trained, they are not yet a grown-up?
No. They're not a grown up. They might be a baby or they might be in preschool.
What if someone says they're potty trained, but they're more likely to be a baby? Landyn? What do you think?
I think they are a 3-year-old who doesn't even go to school.
If there was a 3-year-old who didn't go to school, who wasn't potty trained, but they were going to let him fly the space shuttle, would you think that it would be necessary that he was potty trained or not?
No.
Well, if they're going to let Landyn be the captain of the U.S. space shuttle, do you think it would be important that he's potty trained or not a big deal?
Not a big deal. Very important.
Why would it be important?
Because because it's kind of hard to, because there's like no bathrooms in space or in the space shuttle. And if you pee your pants, well, it might get really wet and you don't have any towels or anything to clean it up.
And if you were in space and you were captain of the space shuttle, Landyn, and you were flying the ship, do you think it would be good if you had pants or if you were actually sitting in a diaper?
Pants.
Landyn?
Pants.
Pants. Oh, okay. So if you were wearing pants, would you wear cotton underwear or would you wear some sort of diaper? JoJo?
Cotton underwear.
Landyn?
Cotton underwear.
Cotton underwear. So if you were wearing cotton underwear and you had to pee, what would you do?
We have to get cotton candy underwear. Well, there's a bath.
We'd have to get cotton candy underwear.
I'm pretty sure there might be a bathroom, but maybe no toilet paper. So there might be a private bathroom. Maybe you could go there.
If you went to the private bathroom and they didn't have a private bathroom, but they did have a suction cup toilet sponsored by NASA, Crisco, Tang, and All Things Good.
What's that?
The sponsor of the NASA toilets.
No, I mean like, what's a sucker toilet thing?
In space, they often have to use a special vacuum to suck your wasted goods that you're leaving behind into space. I mean, what do you think of the vacuum system? And do you think that it really helps with keeping the space shuttle clean? Or do you think that maybe they have to come up with a different system, JoJo?
I think it's just because they have nowhere to put anything on. And since there's no toilet, you might have to send it out into the space, and then it might turn into like leaves or something, or into clouds, or it will just, what's that? Vibrate? Is it? Or it will just go off into space, and one day it will just pieces will fall apart into nothing. I guess.
If you were stuck on the space shuttle and you had to go to sleep without reading a story because you had stayed up extra late playing around with your dad in his studio, just theoretically, and you were on the space shuttle and it was time for bed and you had to sleep in one of those weird hammocks, would you prefer to have a Jake and the Neverlands pull-up? That's your choice number one. Choice number two, cotton, comfy Hanes underwear. Choice number two. Or little girl panties. Landyn, what would you prefer to have?
Cotton candy big boy pants.
Cotton candy big boy pants. And JoJo?
I would prefer underwear.
And if it was a mission critical situation.
Okay, Dad.
I want to hear, Landyn, if it was a mission critical situation, how would you handle that?
Because I want to draw my screwdriver.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Would you use your screwdriver to start fixing this mission critical situation?
This one,
Yeah.
this is a toy.
Now, what if it wasn't a toy and you had actually taken the tail and all the wing parts and part of the wheels off of it with your screwdriver? How would you eventually land it on the planet Earth at Edwards Air Force Base upon its scheduled return?
Whoa, Dad? Is this really playing?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah. Okay. So upon its return to Earth, Landyn, how would you prepare the space shuttle and its Jake and the Neverland Pirate pull-up diapers to be ready to return to the United States and fulfill its mission? Landyn?
This isn't not starting.
I think
Yes.
you would just put them in a big sack and hold on to them, because sometimes it's a big rocket goes flying down really fast, so you better hold on to something, and you better put them in a special place that's like a special closet.
Okay, so what if that closet got really, really moldy? How would you handle that?
Well, I would just take it, and if I had this big rubber band, I would just wrap it around and put it down so those diapers don't go flying everywhere.
Dad,
Yeah.
we can pee in a closet.
You can't pee-pee in the closet?
No.
Will you tell us why it's a
And
bad
poop.
idea to pee-pee in the closet?
And poop.
Well, we know that. You want to tell us why that's a bad idea?
She's smiling.